Alright folks, we have for you some Star Wars stuff right out the gate. This is from early 2000s, I believe. Probably a date on this somewhere, but this is the blue-carded Saga series. We'll put the size marker in right there for you to see. I'm going to take some photos of it. And we'll take a photo of the back as well, just so we have it for the catalog. Good. Alright, and I'll show you right up front here. So you can see, fairly decent card. None of these are what I would say are pieces that you would send in for grading for AFA or one of those. But still nice. It's a good piece all around for your collection. A little bit of a nick right there, a little bit of a bend on the card as you can see it. But otherwise, good bubble, nice and clear, bright colors. Don't know what that sticker was. Normally if it's a Walmart or a KB or something like that, we recognize it. And I don't know, but I always like seeing those old stickers on there. The back of it as well. There you have it. From Star Wars. From The Empire Strikes Back, the Minoc Hunt version of Chewbacca. Now, the next one we've got for you here. Let's get that to focus in, shall we? Is Jasper. Something a little bit interesting about this one, and I'll point that out in just a moment. Not one of your more common or more well-known figures, but still fun nonetheless. We're going to get a couple of pictures of them for the catalog. Again, this is from the Saga series, the blue-carded ones, as you can see right here, and specifically from A New Hope. He's one of those background characters there. Doesn't get a whole lot of airtime. We'll flip him over. You can see the back while we get a photo of the back. Well, looks nice. I'll show you the size marker here. You already know what size these are, but we throw it in just to have full understanding of what you're getting. And I'm going to show you something a little bit interesting about this. Now, somewhere along the line, this was held in storage and packed. It has a little bit of gobbledygook on the sides here. Somewhere along the line, it got some, what I'm guessing is, that's in the card. Now, I don't see anywhere where the card has come up. I don't know if that's a manufacturing. It doesn't even look to be a reseal. I'm trying to see. I don't think it's a resale, so I'm not sure. But it looks to be some Excelsior got in there. Makes it interesting. And now you know what you're getting. Otherwise, the card is in fairly decent condition here. Looking at it in the wrong monitor here. Mine shows a little bit larger, so I'll try to get it inside your window a little better. And you can see no nicks, scratches, scrapes, dings, or dents. You're not going to see quite as much of that in the catalog, so that's why we show you here in the live video. Now, next up we have from the Phantom Menace, from one of the prequels, the much maligned prequels, we have Lot Dodd, the Pneumonian Senator. I'll get a couple of pictures of the front of him here. You can see him with his size marker. You all know the size of these, but always in the interest of disclosure, we try to make these give you as much information as we can. Now, I can't get him to brighten. There we go. So we're getting some photos for the catalog as we do this. I'll turn him over so you can see the back. Slight bend on him right there. We'll get a photo for the back of it. And I'll show you a little bit more close up. So there's that bend. See the way the light shines off it? That's what I love about these videos. As we do them, you can see a little bit more. So you can see no major issues with the card. See the slight crush of the bubble and the beginnings of some creasing, some bending right here in the card, but otherwise pretty fantastic. And he comes, of course, with his little holographic Emperor right there. Well, by that, spoiler alert, of course we don't know that he's her, but little holographic dude right there. So there you have him. Hot Dodd from the Phantom Menace. And moving along here, we have Han Solo. This is from the Endor raid. Obviously from the third movie, the Return of the Jedi. This is where not really the moon of Endor, but you get the idea. This is Han and all of his Ewok buddies taking out the shield generator in his spiffy vest. Trying to get that to lighten up. There we go. Maybe if I press the right button, that would. There we go. Alright, so we'll show you the size marker right here. Not that you really need to know the size. You know what size these are. These are roughly 3 3/4 inch, roughly 1/18 scale. Kind of the guys that kicked off the whole 1/18 scale long before G.I. Joe and the others. We'll flip it on over here. You can see the back of it. And nothing to write home about there. It's standard card from the Saga series, circa early 2000s or so, right about in that era. In fact, yep, 2002. And we'll bring it up to the camera a little bit. Now, can you see it in the... Yeah, this is bright enough that you can see. It's starting to yellow a little bit. The bubble is starting to get a little bit of fading, a little bit of yellow. Light crush to the bubble as well. This is really just for you folks completing. I doubt that this is for anybody, looking to send it in or get it graded or anything like that. Things along the side. This is just, if this were a comic book, we'd refer to it as a reader copy. Just something for you to have if you haven't gotten them already. No price tag on this one. A lot of times we like to see those old price tags. I don't remove them unless they're in really terrible condition and they're for fairly recent, a newer store. I don't remove them just because I think they add so much. I think they're kind of neat and they just add something to the provenance. There you go, Han Solo, the Endor raid from Return of the Jedi. And lastly, we have, looks like another Chewbacca. This is from Cloud City, so he should have, yes, there he is. He's got the C-3PO, or parts thereof. Just watched this not too long ago with my 1- and 6-year-olds. They had a super good time. One of them more than the other. 1-year-old really liked the Chewbacca and the C-3PO. For the older one, it's old hat. But here you go. He's got the little cargo netting. In the original vintage version of this, that cargo netting would always get lost. That's one of the pieces that's hard to find. And even with this one, now remember, this is close to 20 years old, so even this one, it's a little bit harder to find. So you're getting it sealed. You don't have to worry about any of that. An electronic C-3PO. Have we tested that? No, we don't test any of that. It's still sealed in the packaging right here, as well as there's a chance that the battery might have died. It's been almost 20 years, so keep that warning in mind. I'll show you the back here while we get some photos. Yep, we'll get one more just for safety. There we go. And you see the little, essentially a 3-back. I'll bring it close up to the camera so we can see. Fairly straight card on this one. No surprises. Good bubble. A little bit of a ding right there. Can you see that? Let the light hit off of it so you can see that right there. A little bit of a ding to this right here. Overall, pretty presentable. That's going to do it. The Empire Strikes Back, Chewbacca, Cloud City, Capture Chewbacca, along with his C-3PO parts.